Λοιπόν, καλησπέρα παιδιά, καλώς ήρθατε και πάλι. Πάμε για να συνεχίσουμε το επεισόδιο εκεί που το αφήσαμε. Κάτι για ξύλο θυμάμαι, πάμε. Ναι, καλησπέρα σας, γεια σας. Γεια σας και εσάς. Να μας έρχεστε πιο συχνά. Πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε το ξύλο.
I'm embarrassed for you. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
You're not going to laugh. Accio! Incendio!
No!
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Levioso!
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, no, you don't!
Levioso!
Glacius!
You're embarrassing!
Levioso!
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
You'll never be able to do...
Ruthless don't go down easy!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Levioso!
You will not survive this. Protego! You'll need to be quicker than that.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Do you really think you can fix?
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Stop that right now. Hardly felt it.
Accio. Incendio.
Petrificus Titanic!
What are you electricity. Quite a violent streak. Now where did it go? Stand still.
Incendio.
Petrificus Titanic!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Petrificus Titanic! The darkness will swallow you up! A lucky shot! Petrificus Titanic!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius.
You made a
Accio.
mistake.
Incendio.
Back at school. Predictable.
Nobody will miss. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Treating me like I'm not a proper lady! I'm told that you're related me!
Incendio.
You're done. Your life ends here. Shame.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Levioso.
You're going to regret that.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You made a
Levioso.
I thought you'd at least hold your own! Is that all you know?
Accio.
Ringo.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You think you're safe with that spec? It's awful!
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Shy.
Glacius.
Let it explode.
Disappointing!
Accio. You'll regret that. Incendio.
You're no match for me.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego.
Everyone gets lucky now and then. Incendio.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. You don't want to try.
You've made it. What's this?
Accio. Incendio.
I want.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
You will pay for your deed.
Accio. Incendio.
You may want if it isn't.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
That's mine.
Glacius.
No
Arresto
matter how
momentum.
many of us you defeat, we'll
Confringo.
well,
Confringo.
better than that.
Glacius. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Glacius.
That ought to warm you up.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Now you've gone too far.
Glacius.
Can't roll your way out.
Defendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Afraid to take... Oops.
Protego. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto momentum.
Burn.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Survive.
Marvelous strike.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
You come to the wrong...
Trick Levioso.
again?
Incendio.
Going to use your
Accio.
special magic again.
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus is a coward spell.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's
Incendio.
mine! Expelliarmus. Wait. This is your first duel, isn't it? You're done thinking, lads.
Accio.
Hard to pin down.
Incendio.
Expulso!
Accio. Incendio.
You bended.
Expelliarmus.
Stop that right now.
Glacius.
Hardly felt it.
Confringo.
Expulso!
Glacius.
Clumsy little fool.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Give it back. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Incendio.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius.
Want to look up?
Coward. Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we? You'll pay for that.
Confringo. Glacius.
What are your thoughts on electricity? It's
Arresto
no
momentum.
Now, this has become...
You having the knacker?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
You having
Levioso.
Predator.
Careful, this one takes a punch.
Accio. Incendio.
Barris for you.
No matter how many.
Protego!
Accio.
Petrificus Totale!
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
More. Look what you've done.
Protego!
Accio. Incendio.
And I haven't even had my trigger.
Pathetic.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defindo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Petrificus Totale!
An attack of some sort. Incendio.
Accio.
Thought you had Petrificus Totale!
Look what you've done. Slow.
How did that feel?
Expulso.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Incendio. Confringo.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Now you've gone.
Glacius. Defindo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Confringo. That all you got? Quite conductive, aren't we?
Glacius.
Protego.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
And that woman, isn't it?
Accio.
Incendio.
Petrificus Totale!
This is a fast one.
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus Totale!
Accio.
Καλησπέρα.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Everything's all right now.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Είχα συγκεντρωθεί αλλού γι' αυτό.
What did you need me to do, Deke?
Deke's friend, Tobbs, collects leech juice from a spider-infested cave near Hogwarts. But Deke hasn't heard from Tobbs in a while. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs. Tobbs' cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the...
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Lumos.
Καλησπέρα, καλησπέρα. Νάτος ήρθε.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
I don't trust any of the boys. You find one venom and
Lumos. Revelio.
it's tradition in my family.
Lumos.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer to...
Πώς τον ονόμασα? Harry Kappa-oter. Είναι συγκεκριμένο το όνομα.
My family has been sourced into Ravenclaw for generations.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Sometimes it seems... Hogsmeade.
Πούντι, δεν τη βλέπω. Το fan club.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes. You're putting me to sleep.
Defender!
One in Berlin. Heard something.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst. You've made a mistake.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Tobbs's master is awful. Revelio. Lumos. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Cursed fiends. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back! Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What's...
Actually, perhaps another time. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
I'll look after you. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Lumos. Incendio. Incendio!
Πάμε να τερματίσουμε σήμερα, δύσκολο βασικά. Revelio. Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
Accio! That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Πάμε για ένα ακόμη μάθημα.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych, near the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Levioso! Revelio! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Best one ever!
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Good thing we have all.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
One never knows.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I know what that means.
About the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Protego! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. That's that. Settled.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Lumos. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
I'm quite good. You'll see. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Incendio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Petrificus totalis. Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Someone there?
Petrificus totalis. We're being watched.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Accio! I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing. Accio! Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Totalis. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Or that student.
Petricus totalis.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Someone out there?
The wizards will be defeated. I won't. Somebody that enjoys suffering, do you?
Leviosa!
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Stupefy!
Oh, this really is too much.
Revelli! Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more
Incendio.
complex than I had expected.
Accio! Revelio! Revelio!
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio! Incendio! Revelio!
Devil's
Revelio!
Snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio! Lumos!
Lumos!
Revelio! Revelio! Petrificus totalis! Revelio! Petricus Totalis. Revelio.
Who's there?
Petricus Totalis.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Accio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Accio. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift. Revelio.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Τον ήπια με κλαρίνο.
Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Revelio. Levioso.
An intruder!
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. I'll look after you. Revelio. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Revelio.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here. Revelio.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
This room is taller than it
Wingardium
looks.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Finding
Revelio.
chests in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
We've rid the
Revelio.
world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defindo. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read
Incendio!
about tombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. Accio! There's something here by the altar. Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What did you find?
Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic, and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperial.
Fringo.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Imperio.
Confringo.
Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Levioso.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Defendo.
Defendo. Confringo. Glacius.
Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Revelli. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
This catacomb is just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Accio.
That worked.
Revelio.
Going.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Luna. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Imperio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy. Revenge. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio.
Dead end.
Revelio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. When we get to Feld, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting since...
Accio!
Let's get this. You can't do that. Rather I'm with you.
Accio!
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus!
That's not quite.
Protego! Accio!
Keep out of sword's reach!
Accio!
Got it!
Moving in!
You have to fly, you say!
You're not winning it! Leviosa! Incendio! We've got them! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! You almost had a lucky shot!
Stupefy! Accio!
Keep out of sword's reach! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Got it!
They're closing in!
boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Imperial! Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I'm not going to hurt you. Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Λοιπόν, αυτά για σήμερα. Αύριο συνεχίσουμε το story του Harry Potter. Λοιπόν, καλή νύχτα. Ελπίζω να το απολαύσατε όσοι το είδατε. Και καλή συνέχεια.